lean when we're speaking with each other. And this is how we can also create conflict, because we're trying to speak the language of yellow to red to blue. So I don't think there's a problem with you. I think you're using the wrong language with the wrong people, and that's where the disconnect happens. So this is a tool that you're going to be able to use to help convey your points, and you're going to do it differently based off which color you're talking to. So if I want to do this for talking about friends, if I'm talking to the green people, I can say, you know what, listeners are really important as friends because they just feel like I'm safe and like they understand me, they get me, and I really can like relax into being around them. I had that a lot when I was with them because I remember one of my friends, we just were able to we're like hugging for like 3 minutes. I was like, this is great, I love you. What do you love in friends? So I could describe it that way, right? If I'm talking to a red person, I love having a great friend who's a listener because you can just get straight to what matters right away. You know, you don't waste time. You just, a good listener is someone that just helps you just make things happen. Boom. So I would still be talking about listeners and friends, but I'd shape my answers so this person goes, yeah, I like you. Yeah? Is this interesting? Are we? Yeah? All right. Not yet. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to find somebody from a different color. Wow. Okay, so blues and reds, find someone. Yellows and greens, did you all find out what color you are? Blue? Okay, and for you? And blue too? Okay. Same for you? Okay, so this one's been blue. Try to find someone who's a different color. If you don't and you get someone in the same color, that's okay. Make your way. All right. Go ahead and practice the formula. Okay, and switch directions. If you haven't already, switch.
Someone I had to talk to, and now it looks like I'm the last one, so I guess we should just talk and hang out.
Let's do it, man.
What's going on? I'm Will.
Will, Keegan.
Nice to meet you, Keegan.
You too, man. Well, you...
I got red, but I think I should be yellow because I'm more of a crackhead, so like that makes more sense.
Fair enough. All right, well, mate, go through it. Give me a why you say you're a crackhead, or why you say, your point sounds like you're saying I'm a yellow.
I just get excited and I start rambling. Yeah, so I mean, like
that's action. Now result.
Result. I mean, usually people think it's pretty funny. I think I have a good rapport with, like, I don't know, conversation, making that, like, interesting. But, yeah, I'm sure sometimes, like, you'll see people start to shift, like, move a little bit, and then you just stop rambling. It's like a trigger.
And then ask a question.
Like, any question?
Ideally, you would theme it towards what you just said, the conversation carried forward.
All right, sweet. I guess, like, you know, what are some good strategies to communicate more effectively?
Perfect. Yeah, there's the formula.
Sweet.
So I think what's most important is getting feedback.
Okay.
You know, I've had people, that's the point, action, being able to have people like this to practice with again and again has been the most important thing for me, because I've had partners and I have my academy students that we all are practicing again and again every day.
Yeah.
It's been able to get me to have a faster response in just making this automatic versus like, oh, what am I going to say? You know, so I've had conversations in elevators that are like, wow, this is amazing, give me your fucking number.
Yeah.
You know, so that's what I would say. And so do you have a way of getting feedback for your communication right now, like a training at all?
No, I've never done any kind of training program or anything.
Yeah, okay.
But I mean, yeah, it seems cool.
Sweet. Yeah. We did the formula. Nice. All right. I'm going to bring the gang back together.
All right, everybody. Acknowledge your partner. Acknowledge your partner, and one more round with a new partner. One more round with a new partner. And I want you to really practice the formula. So I'm going to be stricter on the time right now. Find a new partner. Acknowledge your person, complete the conversation. There's going to be time at the end of this to like just completely network, so you'll have time to pass numbers and all that. We got about 15 more minutes of focus, and then we're going to open it up. So find a new partner and begin the conversation with somebody you haven't talked to yet. All right, all right. Has anybody not got a new partner? Practice the formula. Timer starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin.
Okay. How's it going?
Great.
Yeah. Any
just giving everyone my guide. Because my point is, if you wear your color, if you dress as your astrology, then you're magnetic, so everyone's getting my guide.
I love it. I love it. That's a good lead magnet.
I know.
Does that require them to?
Yeah, they get their email and then they put their astrology in and they show them what to wear. And I say, wear purple.
To everybody.
Exactly. Well, no, but he was leaving.
All right, and switch directions. Switch.
I'm trying to think what I want to do next is have people come back, share what it was like for the new person. Blah, 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 share. Okay. And then do a real-time coaching for somebody. See my coaching. Oh, that was great. Help that person. So who was struggling with it? Boom, do a coaching. And then I say, you didn't have a coach with you, don't you? Here's the app. I show the app.
Oh, yeah.
And they're like, oh, it's awesome. Guess what? And then afterwards, how do I close it? Join, and then a quote.
You should give them those one or two little tiny tips for the speaking.
Yes. I'll do the coaching, demonstrate the app. Is that great? Hey guys, good for you. You got this. You're excited, right? If you ever, once you have the structure down, now you can play with your delivery. For example, blah, blah, blah. Powerful, right? If you want to join my school, great. Thank you.
Be like, who wants support, who wants support, who wants coaching to really hone this in and land it in. So ask whoever wants for this. Also, he's Libra rising, and I told him to wear the lavender. He wore lavender, and didn't everyone love it?
They love me in the lab. They love me in the lab.
I'm gonna have to see it to believe it. I did have a
All right.
Oh yeah, exactly. So.
Bring yourselves back to the front of the room. Come on back. Acknowledge your partner. All right, all right. Come on back, gang. Come on, bring it back. And let's have everybody move towards the front of the room so we can get the energy close and feel the vibe. So everybody, let's bring attention back to the front. Move yourselves to sit more in the front so we can be here. We have a few more connection games we're gonna play. So please, if you're sitting in the back, will you join us in the front so we can have just the people here? Anybody? Yeah. Would you guys join us back in the front? Yay, welcome back. Come on now. I see it. I'm being too kind. I'm being too yellow. I gotta be more red. Thank you. All right, let's hear. What was that like? Someone who was a blue. What was it like for you talking to somebody that was not a blue?
I talked to two yellows, and I felt like they talked very well. I felt like I did much worse. I felt like the yellows, they flowed very naturally.
Yeah, I was talking to yellow too, and I feel like I was just like going too deep, just talking my ear off.
So notice the appreciation for the flow versus the detail, and how we could put ourselves down if we don't have what somebody else has a skill at. Right? Be aware of this.
I was talking to a red, Dom over there, and I felt like I was rambling a bit and going into the details more, but then it was cool where I was recognizing, oh wait, I can tell like your energy is like, okay, like to the point, but just like willing to like listen and then ask a good question. And so I was like, okay, how do I condense what I'm saying? So I appreciated that part of it.
How do
Way to
you
go.
know who you're talking to?
That's a great question. How do you understand what this person's vibe is? One thing is, look at the 3 questions that you all answered in the prompt, right? Do they speak fast or slow? Are they giving me more emotional or logical information, right? The more logical person's gonna be more of a red or a blue because it's like to the point. right? If it's more emotional, they're going to be a yellow or a green. So you can already start to like put people in these categories because of their answers, right? So that's how you do that, yeah. What about a red? What was it like for a red talking to somebody from a different category?
They spoke to yellow. They're very detail oriented. They like to tell everything.
Everything.
What you're looking for is annoying.
I love it. Thank you for that. Yellow, what was it like talking to somebody from a different color?
I think we should hear from his counterpart, right?
That could be. The yellow. Yeah, talking to Matt was great. Like, he explained his platform very well. It was very to the point. Seems like a chill-ass dude.
So the thing you'll notice is yellows and reds can get along well, and greens and blues can get along more easily. So greens and blues will have more ease getting along because they are less conflict, less big energy. They're a lot more compatible. And reds and yellows are more talkative. They're more bold. So they'll have more ease in connecting as well. What are you gonna share?
Just it's easy. Like, talking to whoever, just like ask them an open question, let them go.
Okay, so he's found a hack. He's found the way through. Just throw the question out and let them feed the fire.
Everyone's favorite topic is themselves.
It's very true, yes. Yeah, go ahead.
So being a yellow, talking to blue people and everybody, I was just listening to their conversations kind of, on the side, and everybody was talking about tech, like as if that was the only dimension of humanity that we're allowed to talk about in here. But it was very enjoyable still, and yeah, and I think I brought forth things like, what do you do here as living in the city, or like, what do you like to do in nature? Variety.
I love it, I love it. Okay, the variety. Who here was struggling with this experience, like trying to like use the formula? Anybody? Yeah? Yeah? I know we talked a moment. Will you join me up here? Yeah. And I think you raised your hand like right away.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, great.
We'll have, come over here, come here.
Yes.
All right. Yeah, give him a round of applause.
He actually crushed it. He thinks he did bad. He crushed it.
Ah, okay, fair enough. So, join over here. So, have you two face each other? Put the microphone down.
So what I want you guys to do is using this formula. So I want you to practice the formula, and then what's your name?
Eric?
Eric. Hey,
Yes.
my middle name is Eric. I love it. So Matt, you share first to Eric. Eric, you share him, and do I have your permission, like midstream, jump in and give feedback?
Yes.
Yes.
Please do.
Yes.
I think what I struggled with was coming up with a thing to say in the beginning.
A point to make. Okay.
So,
That could be your point.
okay, that's what I was trying to do. Right? That was a little loophole. Action is I'm standing over here now, doing it directly in front of you. So,
Pretend I'm not here. Pretend I'm not here. Talk to Eric.
it's Eric. So,
Start over.
all right. New point.
New point.
Eric is my brother's name. And no idea what action is related to that, other than I could use that as an icebreaker. And the result is I was able to say some words, which I think.
Success.
Hell yeah.
And do you believe me? My question now is, do you believe me that I'm bad at this?
I actually relate to you. I found this endearing. And now I like relate to you. Like feel the same way.
Okay, that was a very rapid way through it. I found it endearing, so you noticed the action that you took. You found what you felt about it, and you asked the question part. So when you did Matt, you did something really great, which is you noticed something. First step in all of this is being present, right? And so you notice, your name is Eric. That's my brother's name. Now from the noticing, you can then build on that and say, if that's true, what else must be true? This comes from comedy improv schoolings, where now the first thing you notice, your name's like my brother's name. What else is true about your brother?
I don't know. I can't think of anything relevant.
This is the cool part. So we tend to always think the conversation has to go A, B, C, D, B. And who here's ever been in a conversation more so with women than men, where it can go from one topic to another that's completely unrelated? Anybody ever experienced this? Yeah. This is called the flow that we speak of, where you don't have to get attached to this makes sense. That's a very blue quality. And it's got to make logical sense to go from one to the next. So when we hear, oh, my brother's name is Eric, what else could be, if that's true, what else must be true? You must be my brother. Oh, where have you been all my life? Right? So you can let the conversation evolve by acknowledging the thing, and then go straight towards action. You must be my brother. Well, if you're my brother, then we must get along well. So talking about action, getting along, and then say, okay, we're gonna get along, then we're gonna be friends. So you're my wingman for the rest of this thing. You gotta help me introduce me to other people. I'll help introduce you to other people. What's your thing? Why are you here? You see how I just did action, result, ask, built on the noticing that you started.
I see how you did it.
Yes. The tips were notice something. If that's true, what else must be true? That's a way to grab a point or a truth to claim out of thin air. So now, with that awareness, what's something that you can share as a point? It can be completely unrelated, or it can be around what you just heard.
When the category is not narrowed down, it's really hard to come up with a point.
Great point. The topic, will you give us a topic for the room?
What's something you're passionate about that you wish everyone knew?
I'm passionate about writing and being authentic. Combining those two things. Action. So I'm going on the train. So I've been writing more lately, and that's something that brings me some fulfillment.
It's a result. Fulfillment. What better result is than that?
So what's the result of your writing?
I wrote a book last year.
Hell yeah.
And do you have any passion projects like that?
Go for it.
I was clapping, so I didn't have to. Anything that I'm passionate about. I'm looking for my passions. I'm seeking my passions. Thank you for asking me this.
Okay, I'm looking for my passions.
Looking for my passions. Action. I quit my job a year ago. And I think I still feel like I'm searching. I'm exploring, I'm trying these different things. I'm trying to figure out what fits for me. And I don't think I found it yet. Maybe that's my result, is that I'm still on the journey, looking for what there could be. Question. I guess, do you find that, is anything like this true of when you're writing, that you kind of have to look, how do you find kind of the point of what you're trying to write about? Okay.
Yeah!
Come on, Eric! This is a very encouraging crowd.
That's what you want. Thank you, people. So, what do you do when you don't? What is helping them to have the fast turnover in their skills? Structure. What else? Support, for sure. Anything else?
Like losing the fear of judgment.
Okay. They're having support through the welcomingness.
I feel like your ongoing coaching and the practice, I think, was
Yes.
also super helpful.
The coaching, the pressure, exactly. The container, what I would call is feedback loop. The feedback loop, the more you have these, the faster cycle you can go through to learn and embody what you're learning, right? So that's why having a group of people becomes becomes so helpful to make it really quick, right? But if you don't have people, because you're home and you want to do the thing, but you don't have a person next to you, what do you do right now?
ChatGPT.
Talk to ChatGPT. Let's talk to ChatGPT. Yes. I want you to practice the deep breathing you did at the beginning, because this is another part of the work, is nervous system regulation. Because when we're in high stakes environments, like being in front of the room, right now you're leveling up your nervous systems by being out here. This is your gift that you get to receive, is the presence of the room. Thank you. So, when you feel the pressure of like, I want to get out of here, it's called an eject. It's like, I'm out. I want to invite you to practice that breath. So when you feel the pressure, the tension in your chest, that's the thing that you say, like, welcome. That's my walking mantra, just welcome. And it becomes your gift versus your burden. Yeah? So, I built all of you a special gift. Thank you. It's Christmas miracle. Christmas miracle. So, let's practice this tool right now. This is your GPT in order to use this framework, and it's been loaded up with all the understandings of the colors as well as the examples of great storytelling, so that we could have this support us when you don't have a person next to you, when you're driving your car, you're preparing for a networking event, and you're about to go on a date. Who would like to have this kind of a support? Yeah. Right? So, I'll demo it. Okay. You guys are breathing, noticing if you want to eject and not be present. If you're doubting, if you have anything else, you're just like, oh, can I receive this? Can I be in a giving place versus a taking place? Like, can you be giving with your presence and energy versus like, So, let's have a topic from the nut house here. What's something we can practice making a point on? You can name your business or your passion. AI. All right. All right, I want to practice with you right now for the, oh wait, actually, can I make the bot? Here we go. I'm going to put it in the speaking mode because that also can understand your tone of voice.
Absolutely. I'm in speaking mode, and I can definitely pick up on your tone and help you out that way. So let's get started. Which context matters to you today? Business, leadership, networking, or everyday life?
All right, let's talk about networking with the focus of AI.
Got it. Networking with a focus on AI is where we'll start. So we'll do a 5-rep session and we'll rotate through those contexts as promised. First rep is going to be in networking. Let's imagine a scenario. You're at an AI conference and someone says, hey, can you explain in a nutshell how your AI work could actually help me in my industry? Now you're going to use the PARA framework. Give me a clear point, one action you'd suggest, the result they get, and then a question to keep the conversation going. Let's see how you do on this first rep.
Want to take a stab at it?
Absolutely. Go for it. Just give it your best shot. So remember, keep it nice and clean. What's the core point you tell that person at the conference? What's one action you'd advise them to take? What result could they expect? And then how would you wrap it up with a question to keep chatting? Let's hear it.
Sure. Can I just read this? Okay.
Of course. You can absolutely just read your response out and I'll listen in. Once you do, I'll go ahead and score it and we'll keep moving through the reps. Take your time and then just let it flow.
Okay. So at Soulrise AI, we build AI phone agents. And, well, the point, like this.
All right, that's a good start. I'll jump in and score it.
I think it's a good start also.
Just keep talking, it'll listen.
Okay. At Soulrise AI, we build AI agents and automations, specifically voice phone agents, with the result in mind of helping business owners to automate booking and FAQ answering and receptionist tasks after hours, 24/7, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
what are some ways that you think that voice agents could be useful in your business?
Nice job on that first round. Let me break it down for you really quickly in terms of the para framework. So for the point, I'd give you about a 4 out of 5. You were clear that you build AI phone agents and that they help with automation. For the action, I'd say maybe a 3. You mentioned generally that they automate booking and FAQs, but it could be a tiny bit sharper on what exact action you'd want them to take. For the result, I'd give you a 4. You did say it's 24/7 and that it covers those receptionist tasks, so that was pretty visible. And for the ask, also a 4. You ended with a no question to get them talking. So overall, really solid start. Let's move on to the next scenario.
So do we see how this works?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I'd love to.
Right,
Yeah.
one more round.
Okay.
Yes, we're ready for the next round.
Yeah, let's go for it.
Perfect. So for the second rep, we're shifting from networking into the business context as promised. Here's your scenario. Imagine now you're pitching this AI phone agent solution directly to a small business owner who's a bit skeptical and says, well, I don't really see how AI is going to save me money. Now give me your para response again. Let's see how you handle the business angle, and we'll keep moving forward.
So you said that you don't see how AI voice agents are going to save you money. Well, let me ask you this. How much are you spending on a receptionist that works after hours and on the weekends? If you could have a system in place that works 24 hours a day, you could keep your receptionist that you have during the day and throughout the week for the personal touch. But on the weekends, you have a system that would respond to everyone who calls in after hours so that you're not spending money on labor on the weekends for those touch points.
All right, nice job adapting to that business angle. Let's break it down with the para score again. For the point, I give you a 4 out of 5. You got straight to the heart of the skepticism by focusing on cost savings. For the action, I'd say about a 3 again. You implied an action using the AI system on weekends, but making it super explicit would tighten it up. For the result, I'd give you a 4. You made it clear they'd save on labor costs after hours, so that's a solid, visible outcome. And for the ask, I'll give you a 5 this time, because you ended by engaging them directly with a question about their own costs. So overall, you're doing great. And we'll keep rotating contexts. Let's move on to the next one.
All right, we'll pause it there. Yeah. Nice, Jared. Way to go. Thank you. Appreciate that, man. All right. Matt, Eric, yes, before you shift, what do you notice in your body from standing here versus ejecting?
Yeah, even though I'm not doing anything, I still feel a little bit more heightened because I know I'm in front of a room and I have to be a little conscious of myself.
So there's more of a sensory awareness.
I think at least when you coached us to do this breathing thing and to welcome, it worked in that brief moment when you told me to do it.
Yeah. So it's a new skill that when you have attention to it, it lands, and then now you want to build your capacity to sustain it across time. Right on, man. Yeah, go ahead. Give a round of applause. How about you, Matt?
Once I wasn't on the spot anymore, I'm totally comfortable. The breathing helped.
The breathing helped. Yeah. I love it. Okay. And now?
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good. All right. Give a round of applause. Thanks, Matt. Okay. Before you leave, I want you to know, whoever gave their email for the questionnaire, I'm going to send all of you in the email access to this GPT so you can continue to practice this while ever you're out in the world, okay? Do we like that? Yeah? Awesome. Now, and one more thing. I'd love to take 2 questions, and then I will do a wrap-up, and then we'll open the space for everybody to just continue enjoying this beautiful space that Blue People has provided us. Who has a question? That was fun, yeah?
How did you make this? How did you make the GPT?
I made the GPT because I have the consciousness of the book Surrounded by Idiots. Then I have the conversational framework, and I just had a bunch of examples that I made of the framework, examples of the people and the different personality types, and then took all that information and had Claude build me a prompt of the different examples of a great
example of a para and then a week example. And then put that along with instructions on how to coach using specific coaching models in order to give the GPT the right instructions for it to then respond to you. And then it gave a scoring system, and then it has levels inside of it. So it'll only get up to the hard level if you continue to get higher scores. So that's how I built it.
Awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you.
If somebody enjoyed the way that you facilitated this event tonight and wanted to follow your journey, what would be a good way of going about that?
I planted him, guys. This is He's hired. You're hired. So that's this one. So if you want to continue this work, on the left, there is a QR code for the community I have. You can get a 7-day trial, which would give you access to tomorrow and next week on Wednesday's master classes, which is a workshop. You're going to practice. This is just one aspect of the work because this is the words we use. There's 4 modes of expression that you have. You have your words, the gestures that you make, your face expressions, as well as the tone of voice you use. So we sharpen all 4 of these swords so that you can really create the impact you want. So you can deliver your ideas with intention. Example of that, if you've been listening to me while I speak, I'm taking my words and I'm parsing them out into like 5 to 10 word blocks. That is a simple tool you can all use right now while you're talking to people. That's like a hypnotic rhythm that lets them follow along with you. Because if I keep speaking to you like this, where I don't give any pauses in the middle of my conversation, it gets hard to kind of listen. It takes energy from you to like focus on what I'm saying. But if I give a few breaks, it allows you to stay with me. Do you feel the difference there? So these are one of many tools we would play with, and you'd have, again, rapid rounds with a partner to like ingrain and get the feedback from them and the group. That's the school community. It's $200 a month. There's a lot of group coaching exercises. There's challenges. We get videos of you, and then we get feedback on the video you make. And then on the right, this is my gift to Blue people, is all of you can have a session with me where you can bring a conversation that you want to have in your life, that you want to polish, and you can scan on the right. It's my gift, but I'm going to be brutally honest with you on how you show up. So only click that if you really want real feedback, not like, oh, he was so nice. So that's what the one on the right is. And so if you want to schedule that, scan that right now, because I'm going to go to another slide. Excellent, excellent. And get in that schedule. Drop in my DMs. Anyone else there? No? Okay. This is my closer piece. I really believe this. I've noticed how often it is that we don't make room for our future version of ourselves because we're so holding on to like who we've been. A lot of times we upgrade our clothes, we've got fresh threads, we've got a fresh haircut, but when was the last time you updated the way you speak? Most of us still talk like teenagers. That's where we first had the real social engagements. So that's what I want to invite all of you, is sound like yourself when it matters most. And that's what we do. So thank you for your time, everyone. I really appreciate you all. Thank you, Blue people. Good night.
All right, excellent. So let's get together for a picture. And Keegan, you here in the front. Okay, just stand up and get together, and I'll take the picture.
Where are we facing?
Yeah, this way. This way. Facing this way.
Okay.
All right. Oh, do you want to? Okay.
Capital Factory backdrop.
Okay.
Let's go, gang.
All right, let's turn 180 degrees. Okay, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then yell your team. Team green, team blue. 1, 2, 3. All All right, excellent. Okay, so we have a few more minutes for networking and tequila. So feel free to exchange contacts. Thank you. And I have parking validation tickets if you park here at Capital Factory.
Questions, email. Yeah, just say, what do you want me to do? Talk to you. Yeah, sure. I think another thing we can do is
I hope it wasn't
I'm like, what do you like? Very cool one. It's a very common thing. You're at dinner table talking about beer. How do you know if you're in rapport with people? It's just something that you want to check. Do I have today? You're at a table with people and they're talking for a while and you're the one talking. You just think and you'll watch for the next 7 seconds. Somebody does something. They might feel like this. Okay, I'm gonna have this right now. Very clear sign that that's right. Is this a wall that I'm going to use? If the answer is no, cool, we're done. Can I navigate this? It helps you be aware of what my objective is. That's where I started. I started for a few years of dating coaching, bringing men out of boot camp. That's involved with this. That's the but that's a piece of it. Now you can just get this stuff. You go to Martin Springs or wherever. You're the one with the bikini. You're like, wait, you're very big. Oh, I was going to wear the same thing. I've been so embarrassing for you. Are you like psychology background or so I don't have a background. I guess the reason why we that was my. I tried to be hacker. The movie Hacker. I like watched that, and I'm like, I want to be doing it. Yeah. And then like, I was like, Jonathan Green was like, computer, okay. And I'm like, I teach. So, only afterwards I realized, oh, no, not so weird. Fun. Yeah, but yeah, that was like years ago back when I was last year or something. I love squad. It's my favorite flavor, right? Yeah. think I saw it once. It looked like the exact same. I built that today. Oh shit, I forgot this presentation tonight.
Why did he choose the people who were going to have the hardest time? I mean, I raised my hand because he said, like, did you find this challenging? That's why I raised my hand.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, you raised your hand really fast. Yeah, because I fucking sucked at it. And then they pulled me up. It was like, he wanted the challenge. We weren't, so.
Time is over, you guys. Not that I see bad at the ice ride. You know, I think it's mostly cool. I feel like I'm sure your life, like, you never mind.
Yeah.
Red is basically logical, but
Yeah, they must be. One is extroverted and one is introverted. How about that? I think green is introverted and yellow is extroverted, and they're both like more emotional. They felt very similar, like slightly hyper.
Ryan, like that.
He loved
this, but what a liar. Just complimenting the people directly in front of you. That's all I do. And if you, we also were like, oh yes, this is way harder. Let's get them on one. Because then you can show that you can actually make things look good with this. So for you, I see a lot of people do these talks in like tech events and like terrible files for like what they're doing. Like that's not the exactly my first time using systematically restructuring how I teach information. I have an idea of what exactly what's like less content. I think I practice just the framework. Yeah. Oh, I know. And it was a big fast on you all that out. I bet that's hard to do. You like you get all the stuff and it's all right. But then actually just walk away feeling like this. First, like basically finding whoever one idea to as opposed to here very like we organize this idea while we're calling out just take you guys like 40 you remember when? That's why I said, dude, you look at me and you're like, this guy's 31. Look at him and you're like, oh, he's 28. I thought you were like 20. I'm just like, I think it's the they're very penetrating. Yeah. Now it's a good thing or bad? It's being like a for sure we have to promote our for sure. If you're on a talking head because of the other work that you do, what's the word that any metric you want to get to circle back and that's why I'm not sitting there. Or if it doesn't work, it's just like, I'm tired of got nothing going on. I'm just like, yeah, I gotta watch this one when we do our business. Yeah. You realize you guys he's got the eyes to the right. Yellow. Yeah, for sure yellow. I think yellow is pretty long. There's one color. One like most people are internet before. Like yellow. I was getting somebody else. Well, I'm all about if you want to get along with people, the reds are like going to take over. So I love like strategies with my friend people and their content based on their astrology. Is there something that they'll purposely have in mind or something? Yeah, they're like, you like combine filters and like put your stuff and copy all your stuff. In your chart.
keep burning out. Keep going to
Ever gotten so disinterested and then and then when somebody said astrology and I was like, I'm fucking out, and then you said human design and I was like, oh no, I was so ready to be like, oh cool.
I was the one who said astrology.
You like what was that?
No, then I thought that you said it was fire.
It was a memoir that I ghostwrote.
Okay, then you'll see this going around. You say what type of size, what size it was. Just go ahead.
Water, yeah.
I don't think we're going to. No, say it. No, they can have it. You're also
He was somewhat known.
Like my mom said, but yeah, you go. Of course, how about hormones? You don't resonate with your son because that's
He has a big But the whole point was addressing and then like 6 months into working on it, he's like, that's oh, you grew up in Wisconsin and had a nice life. Like, that's not a book. So, but that difficult, we're not going to say everything. It's one yeah, totally. Yeah. Yeah, like my job was trader. No, but I would always.
Now I'm backing that around, no problem. Like an intermission, maybe. Career retirement. I got a few years left on here. Other people worst problems. Not saying you're starving third world. Right.
Charge up with your heart too.
Well, that's probably why you were able to retire. Right. You were on the right side. Once you really get to What's the breakdown in terms of compensation? Their revenue versus right now. Nice work. Sounds like a passion.